Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's review is going to be of Trunks, the GT version. Got this guy in from Tamashii Nation's premium Bandai store, which kind of took longer than I thought it would, but I guess it was waiting for my other figures to come in as well. This is the brown shipper box, nothing crazy, got a barcode for it. This guy is sold out on premium Bandai currently, so if you want one, you do have to go through a third party or hope that Big Bad Toy Store still has it in stock. But let's get him out of the brown shipper and out of his box and see everything he comes with. Alright, so here's GT Trunks out of his box. Kind of a view of his box and his accessories back here. He does come with the extra piece for Goku, so like the tail and then like the little leg piece that has the hole in the back so you can put the tail in it. This box is just like all the others, it matches them, except it's slimmer. And they did better with managing the real estate here. I don't know why they didn't use this box for the Daima figures, but I digress. So on the front, you see Trunks doing a little pose, him screaming up there. Some other poses here. And then on the back, you can kind of see the trio here. So Trunks, Goku, and then we'll eventually get Pan and Giru. And then you do see that we have Goku down here at the bottom where it shows, oh, you can put his tail on there. It's sold separately, but it comes with this figure. And then some other poses you can get Trunks into. So with that out of the way, let's take a look inside and then bring Trunks into view so we can take a look at his articulation. Alright, so this GT Trunks figure is shorter than I expected. I didn't know he was this small in the GT anime, but I haven't seen the anime in quite a long time. Honestly speaking, he kind of looks like a kid, like 16, 17, but I was researching and it said he was 20 or 23. Which is interesting. I'll compare him to other Trunks figures that I have in my collection after the main review portion is done. But I think he looks good. Like, they did a good job on his faces, his eyes. He looks like Trunks. He's got the blue bandana. He's got the brown jacket. I don't know why they did this on the back. I mean, I get it. You want to, like, articulate the cloth, but I don't know. There has to be some new way of doing this. I feel like Figma has found a way to do it, and Tamashii Nation should just copy their homework. He's got the black shirt, he's got his shorts, he's got this technology in the back, which they did for Monkey D. Luffy, which allows him a little bit more leg articulation by lifting up that little flap, which is pretty cool. But it's kind of a pain to get back down. Okay, there we go. And then his gloves that have actually really nice sculpting on them, so you can see like the seam line of the gloves there, and then the collar of the gloves there, or the cuff. He's got his little green socks and his normal Trunks boots. No lines on the toe. I don't know if he had lines in the toe in the show. I feel like he did, but maybe he didn't. And then the treads on the bottom, which is good. So for articulation, Trunks looks up this much, which is pretty good. He's got short hair, so he doesn't have to worry about that getting in the way. He looks down about this much, can kind of bury his face in his, like, necktie thing. And then for arm articulation, his jacket is soft, but it doesn't really... For some reason, this side for me goes up more than this side, and I don't know what the reasoning is for that. I'll have to take the jacket off and see, but it doesn't look like anything's hindering it, so I'm not sure why it won't. But I'm not going to push it right now. So we have that right there. And this does do like a shifting up and down for if you need that. He does have butterfly joints. And the coat is soft, so it allows it to kind of get out of the way, but it's not doing a ton. It's not like GT Goku where they can kind of get their arms further across. They don't have any cloth restricting it. There's a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. Oh, and there's a really nice detail here with the two brown buttons that are nicely painted. And he's got normal wrist articulation that's on a ball hinge. Ab crunch goes back about that far. Goes forward quite a bit. And then again on the back of his coat, you can lift these up, you can twist them, do whatever you want with them. And then for the legs, goes out about that far. Pretty good. And then this is pretty smooth, so there's no like weird dangly portion. And then thigh swivel. Double jointed knees. You have to make sure this, because these legs can swivel because of a gimmick he has. Not really a gimmick, but more like a swappable piece in his accessories. So make sure these are lined up properly, and then you can bend his leg back. he gets 90 degrees. The knees look nice. I don't have any problems with those. He does not have like sock articulation, but he does have boot swivel right here. And then the feet go up that much, go down that much, and then he does have an ankle rocker and toe articulation. Yeah, I mean, I think he has everything he needs to get into whatever pose you want him to get him into. I do wish they would have given him his Super Saiyan head. I don't know why they want to do DLC with everything. It's kind of annoying because I have to buy figures I don't care about. But I'm kind of hoping, actually, if they make like a Super Baby or Super Baby 2, or if they make all his forms, they give us the evil faces when he's taking over their bodies, and maybe they'll make a Goten so he can get, you know, his evil face as well. I think that'd be pretty cool. That's one DLC I'm fine with because it makes sense. All right, so let's move Trunks out of the way and look at his accessories. So for Trunks' accessories, he comes with 3 face plates, 4 if you include the one he comes with, which is like a little smiling face. He has this kind of grumpy face. It's not just like regular grumpy. He's kind of got like a pout. Eyes looking forward, looks nice. And he's got a teeth gritted face. Really well painted. There's something about this, like, it's like a lip molding. I don't know. It looked kind of weird on camera, but I guess it's fine in person. And then he has a screaming or yelling face, which looks good. It doesn't come with any effect parts, which, you know, is whatever, I guess. I don't really expect it from Tamashii Nations. And he has 2 pairs of gloved hands that are splayed out. And it's really nice detail. You can see the seam line here. And for once, they didn't, like, just repurpose some old hands and keep the nail sculpt. Like, there is no nail sculpt on these. That's, like, my biggest pet peeve with characters that have gloves. Tamashii Nations does not want to just resculpt them. I'm like, why? He has a grippy hand or, like, a claw hand. I guess martial arts hand. So it's a nice sculpting of the glove seam. And he has 2 of those. And then he comes with a instant transmission hand, or the, you know, what's up, I'm Trunks hand. So you can recreate that pose. And then this is the leg gimmick I was telling you guys about. You take off his leg at the shorts. I think it's... I'm probably gonna end up breaking him if I do this. Please hold. Okay, so I got his leg off. I don't know why it wasn't coming off earlier, but you just pull it off. You put this piece in place, and then you can remove his leg that's just like on a little ball joint right there. And you construct it all together, just push it into place. Of course, Tamashii Nations never makes anything easy. Okay, we can pretend like it's in there. It might be in there. Oh yeah, I think it's in there. Okay, so then you see his hand right there, and you can just take off this hand. Oh, it's not in there, it's loose, but whatever. The illusion works. He lost his leg. Anyway, hypothetically speaking, if it was a perfect world and this was easy to do, you could put his hand in his pocket. Kind of like that. Just imagine his hand is in his pocket. Coat moved out the way. It's great. It's beautiful. Good job, Tamashii Nations. This is exactly what I wanted. Okay. And then he comes with a crossed arm effect, which looks like it comes off. Yeah, still at the shoulder. They didn't do the Naruto thing where it comes off at the elbow. And then for the Goku bonus parts, you get this little portion that's his legs. So you take off Goku's legs, you put them on either side here, which seems relatively simple, and then it has the hole in the back for the tail that he comes with right here. I know some third-party companies have created this tail and made you buy that, and then you get the Super Saiyan heads, but honestly, I'm not interested in purchasing that. Oh, did that already like stress or kind of eat away at the plastic? That's a little crazy. Well, hopefully it doesn't break. I have 2 of these, so if something does happen, but yeah, I'm not a fan of that. There's like stress already on there. Don't like it. Okay, well, we'll just take that out for now and leave it. Yeah, so those are all of Trunks' accessories. For anything I would have wanted, I mean, any kind of effect part, I always want that for Dragon Ball Z characters because they shoot Ki Blast like 24/7. Why would you not have that? As well as, of course, a Super Saiyan head, and then, you know, a possessed by baby phase would be great. Let's get into some size comparison. And here's Trunks compared to Super Saiyan 4 Goku. This is a Demonical Fit version with an S.H Figuarts Super Saiyan 4 Goku faceplate on it. And then this is the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, the S.H Figuarts version. It looks great. I mean, he scales well. I just thought he was taller in Dragon Ball GT, but I guess not. I do hope that Tamashii Nations or some third party gives us regular clothes forms of the Super Saiyan 4 Saiyans here. So we can kind of have them lined up with Trunks in just like neutral outfits. But this looks pretty good, and I think they'll look good on your shelf. And then here he is standing next to a 1.0 Vegeta and then a full power Super Saiyan Goku. And again, he's very tiny. I mean, I know in the show they keep saying that Saiyans get their growth spurts around like 16 or something. So I don't know what happened if he's 23, 20 or whatever. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but I guess you could make it work. Like a teenage Trunks, kind of like in Super. And then here he is standing next to 2 different versions of Trunks. So this is the S.H Figuarts Boy from the Future Trunks, and then this is the Tonsin Art Trunks. That's like a 3.0 hodgepodge. But yeah, these guys is what I thought this Trunks would be. So it's a little weird. I mean, I don't know, GT was weird in itself, but yeah, it's strange that these guys are just towering over the same person. But I mean, I guess it works. If you put any of these Super Saiyan heads on him, he'd probably look ridiculous. Let me see if I can even do it with the Boy from the Future version. Oh man, his head didn't even want to come off. Like, that was painful. And yeah, this ball peg is way too small for him. But just to show you what that would look like. Yeah, his head is way too big for this body. But I do want a Super Saiyan form, so hope we get that. Man, this head is super hard to put back on. So I guess I don't really recommend taking it off if you don't have to. It's on like a small, pretty long double ball peg. But yeah. I guess they look good together. Again, you could do like a Trunks through the years type look if you just ignore that he's supposed to be, you know, older than everything else, or everyone else. So for final thoughts, I mean, this Trunks is awesome, but man, as you can see here, I just tried to change one of his hands and the ball peg split. Now it's stuck in this hand and close to breaking. I mean, him falling over is kind of how I feel about this situation right now. This reminds me of, you know, Hit when he was a Premium Bandai exclusive. And then he had that wrist snapping problem. Mine actually just broke too for that one. I was like, ah, great. I can't get another one. I mean, I can, but it's going to be a pain to track it down. But yeah, this isn't great. Got to figure out a way to get this out, probably with some tweezers or whatever, and hot water. But yeah, I mean, I don't know why this guy was a Premium Bandai exclusive. He doesn't come with anything that screams exclusive to me. I mean, not even the Goku extra bits. And then this wrist problem, I don't know if anyone else has this issue, but this is annoying. Good thing I brought 2, because I just don't trust their quality sometimes, especially with Dragon Ball figures. But yeah, that's disappointing. If you want to track this guy down, he is sold out on Premium Bandai once again. You can find him on third-party websites like Mandarake. Maybe you can find him on AliExpress from a trusted seller. Don't know. Maybe a third-party company will make him. Maybe sell on Big Bad Toy Store for a markup. But yeah, I mean, if you really need this Trunks in your collection, get him. But honestly, I don't know. I don't think he's worth it. He's small. His hand breaks, at least for me. He just doesn't come with anything that warrants that exclusive price tag. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Take care and have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching.